45 ABC 15. We are continuing to stay on top of U.S. foreign affairs. We're going to start with the latest in Venezuela, where the U.S. captured two into State Farm Stadium there in the West Valley. They open at 11 o'clock and then kickoff is at 5:30. So if you're planning on traveling in and around the West Valley between any of those time frames, be prepared for that extra traffic, heavier traffic in the area. Now, a bit of advice that we can share with you that ADOT really wants to stress. If you're one of those commuters coming from the East Valley, just use the South Mountain Freeway as an alternate. This will bypass you through the downtown area altogether as you make your way on the South Mountain Freeway there in that westbound, then northbound direction, then onto the 10, then to the 101 from there. That'll be getting you a check of those current traffic conditions right now, sponsored by Accident Law Group, bringing you back to the Loop 101 in that southbound direction near about Warner Road. So we're talking about the Price Freeway there in the East Valley. We've got this crash blocking the HOV lane. So our news team behind the scenes here at ABC 15 reaching out to DPS. They got us a little bit of information on this scene. They said, thankfully, despite this, what seems like a large response and then blocking off that HOV lane, they do say this is a minor injury crash there in the area, and they're working as quickly as they can to try and get that HOV lane back open right now. And as I take you to that northbound direction, still looking fantastic for drivers. Just make sure you're staying in those center and those right lanes as you make your way past that area to give those first responders some space. I'll let you know when it's completely clear and get you a check of some of those desert drive times still ahead. But first, you outside right now of one of our slow lights building here near about 51st Avenue as you're making your way into the downtown Phoenix area. We'll check speeds in this spot and a check of that drive time with 40 here. I'm Megan Thompson with a check of Traffic Planner Plus. This will help you know how long that commute is going to take you here on this Thursday as we track some of those desert drive times. Let's check in on the 10, that eastbound direction as you're heading into the downtown area from the 303, making your way past that Stack interchange and over towards the mini stack. The mini stack where the 202, the 10, and the 51, they all merge right there in the area. 30 minutes there, 16 minutes on Grand Avenue from the 101 to the 17, 8 minutes if you use the Loop 101 in that southbound direction to then connect with the I-10. So not too bad there. You know you're going to slow down as you make that ride into the I-10 downtown area, though. Green conditions along the East Valley. We've got nice flows on the 202, Red Mountain Freeway, the 60, the Superstition Freeway, and the 101, the Price Freeway. This is that northbound direction from the Santan up to the Red Mountain Freeway. We are still tracking that crash in the southbound direction near about Warner Road. They're blocking that HOV lane. It looks like they're about to get that one completely cleared, and it's not impacting your traffic flows. You may just see some of those flashing lights out there, so I want to make sure you got that heads up as you head through that area. As we check in on the I-17 southbound from the 101 to the Stack, that's 14 minutes, 12 minutes on the 51 as you're traveling from that interchange there near the Desert Ridge area at the 101 down toward that mini stack interchange, and 6 minutes on the Loop 101 eastbound from the I-17 as you make your way over to the 51. Nick?
Okay, Megan.
Check of those current traffic conditions, and one to let you know it has officially cleared. That crash I had let you know about on the 101 there in that southbound direction near Warner Road. With quite a few first responders out there. DPS letting us know minor injuries with that crash despite that larger response. They're working as quickly as wider view across the East Valley. The 101 there, the 10 through the Ahwatukee area, and the 202s, both Red Mountain and the Santan Freeway. I'll get you a wider check across the valley ahead at our 6 o'clock hour. Your Thursday. Hey there, I'm Megan Thompson taking a look at those current traffic conditions for you. Want to bring you to a live image from our ADOT cameras of the West Valley I-10, that eastbound direction near Fairway Drive, near Avondale Boulevard. We've got a stalled vehicle off to the right-hand side and some slowing traffic in that area between the 303 and as you're making that right over toward that 101 area. DPS was just on scene a few moments ago, communicating with that driver. Their hazards are now on. They've now left the scene. So that reminder for you to move over at least one lane for that driver as they await some support, maybe a tow truck to help them get out of that way. There's a view of some of those traffic flows in the area. We'll check desert drive times through this stretch as you head into downtown. Still coming up, Jorge. Now, as we give you a live view outside right now along I-10 as you're making your way towards that Stack interchange where the 17 and the 10 freeways meet, and what that current speed looks like in that area where we're seeing that slowdown right around 10 miles per hour. And that red pretty much stretches back on our maps to about the 202 South Mountain, but that's slowing pretty much continuing on and off from the 303 in the West Valley as you head into the downtown area. So we're going to get a check of those desert drive times, how long that commute is going to be here on this Thursday. Still coming up in just a couple of minutes, Kaylee.
All right. Well.